Hey, Ansel Lee here. Hey, with my friend Colby Wilson. Colby is the Chief Operating Officer at Arkansas Urology. Good morning, Colby.
Good morning, Ansel.
Hey, thanks for jumping on this call.
Yeah.
hey, just wanted to wanted to see what all was going on. I know that you guys have got a lot going on and addressing at Arkansas Urology. And kind of give us the scoop on what all you guys are doing.
Well, I think just like every other organization right now, this is kind of unprecedented, you know? So we're trying to figure out kind of two different tracks is, how do we best serve our patients, but then also, how do we serve our employees through this? So, I mean, we've got just about like everyone else, how do we serve both of them? So I can kind of run through kind of an overview of each of those, and then
Yeah.
if you want to pick into any more of them, we can.
Yeah, no, that sounds great.
All right, so I think for our patients, and this kind of doubles for the safety of our employees, we're screening everyone once they arrive. That's patients and employees across all of our locations. We're doing a quick kind of temperature scan to make sure they're not over 100.4. We're asking if they have any symptoms as it relates to the COVID virus. And if they're answering yes to any of those, then we're kind of figuring out, okay, well, maybe they shouldn't, actually come into the building. How can we reschedule them? We can send this employee home. We're asking these questions even when they call to schedule with us.
Right.
We're sending out reminders through our telephone system about their appointments to let them know, if you're experiencing these symptoms, let's reschedule. And just working with our employees as well, allowing them to work from home if that's the case, childcare issues, they don't feel well, let's figure out how we can let them work remotely. It's even some of our patients, if they don't feel real comfortable waiting in our lobby, we're allowing them to wait in their car, and we'll actually send them a text message when their appointments, the provider's ready to see them. We've spaced out all the seats in our lobbies, to make sure they're 3 or 4 feet apart from each other.
Right.
To kind of help with that. I would say probably one of the cooler things that we've been able to implement that we thought would really help patients was quickly get telehealth off the ground. I mean, there's been some restrictions with that, kind of with the originating site,
Right.
but that's been lifted kind of recently. So as of today, we actually started telehealth with 2 of our providers. We've already seen patients this morning, and we expect to just kind of incorporate more and more providers in the coming weeks. So that's really all on the patient side. And then probably lastly, and this is kind of going on in the healthcare community, is just rescheduling a lot of elective cases, stuff like that.
Right.
To ensure that, if we can minimize exposure, how can we do it?
Absolutely. Well, listen, these are unique times, and I know that you guys are doing all those things. I wanted to give you an opportunity to share that with anyone. Any other thoughts this morning?
I would say on the employee side, we're looking at allowing, of course, employees to work from home. Do they have the equipment necessary for that? We've limited kind of outside vendors into our building. You've probably been watching kind of this emergency kind of a bill that has gotten, I believe, through the House, now going through the Senate for protection for employees, kind of extending FMLA, and also providing them some sick hours. So we've kind of already determined internally that we want to provide those hours to our employees now, whether that passes or not, even though we expect it to pass. We've gone ahead and created a policy and make sure that our employees get 80 hours so they can, cover any absences related to the virus.
Gotcha. Wow, that's listen, thank you for sharing that, and I just wish you guys Godspeed as you work through this time. And hey, if you've got some other updates you want to give, please, let me know, and we'll let everyone know. So, at any rate, Colby, thanks for taking time this morning. Hey, if you guys have any questions for me, please direct message me here on my media, and we'll be sure to follow up as quick as possible. Thanks, Colby.
All right. Thanks, Ansel.